So Home Start started in Leeds in 1987. So obviously coming up to our 40th birthday in a few years' time. And over the years, we've grown in the services that we provide for people, but mainly concentrating on children under 7. So in a year we support about 300 families. I think last year that was over 500 children, and we have a number of different services. So we have what we call our perinatal work, that's working with people who have just given birth to a baby, so a child up to 2 years. We have our Leeds doulas. Doulas, the Indian concept of supporting a woman through pregnancy up to 6 weeks. That's a new service. We've also got our parent-to-parent service where we work with families with 2 to 7 year olds. And we have our 2 fantastic Dads at Matters projects, one here in Leeds, and we actually have one in Halifax. And that's actually supporting dads, which often gets forgotten in that pre-birth and up to 2 years. And all the projects have mental health running through them, about people struggling with different levels of mental health, and it's what home looks like or how they interact with the child. So we go in, and we've got 12 staff members, including myself, and we've got at the moment about 60 volunteers, and our volunteers go in, and it might just be having a chat, but it might be helping get mum ready to perhaps get the child ready for school or know how to play with child. Sometimes it's just helping mum get out to a playgroup. She might not have the confidence to do that, so it's a range of things as well. And then the work with dads, quite often dads feel excluded from those first few weeks of baby, and it's about helping them bond with baby, and it's helping them have that relationship with the child and being part of the developmental journey as well. So it's all about making sure that families feel they're in a better place to help the children. I would say it gets worse every year. If we look back to 10 years ago, the level of need of the families that are coming for support, they're coming more in crisis, and they're also coming with a lack of things. That can be clothes for children, it can be furnishing for the house. We had a family recently, I think they got the microwave, but they're waiting to be able to get the fridge next. So there's all sorts of things that make it difficult to give children a healthy diet and bring them up. So it's a whole range of things. Quite often food, people have used their food vouchers up, fuel vouchers people need, because there's only so many organisations in Leeds, so some of these things are rations, and sometimes we end up being the provider of those things as well. Christmas is really hard for families because it's what the children see other children at nursery getting, other children at school getting. It could be something simple as, they might not, particularly if there's slightly older children in the family as well, they might be missing out where they try and buy stuff for the younger children, so we will support those older children as well. We find children who haven't got toiletries, young children, old children, the whole range of things. But Christmas is a huge thing because there's a lot of advertising out there. They're seeing it in Leeds as they walk around, can I have this? So-and-so's got that. So we're helping, make sure that those children aren't missing out. We're blown away what you guys have got. When you were bringing it all in, we know from over the years, there'll be some really excited children who otherwise won't be getting gifts on Christmas Day. And we do have families that obviously don't celebrate Christmas, but we still make sure they've got gifts because they go back to school, go back to playgroup, the kids have got something, so we want everyone to feel part of that. But we're absolutely blown away. We were having a look in between deliveries, guys, and we were going, wow. So thank you so much, because it puts a smile on our face, because we know we'll be putting a smile on a lot of families' faces this Christmas in Leeds. Got a website, so it's the usual www.home-startleeds.org.uk. You can find out about volunteering on there. You can apply to be a volunteer. If you want to know more, we can have a chat with you about that. And there's also a link to our Just Giving page as well, because during the year we do have people that need, as I say, clothing, bedding, all sorts of things. So any funds we get help towards the things that we need to provide for families.